गुहां प्रविष्टौ परमे पुरार्धे छाया तपौ ब्रह्मविदो वदन्ति पंचाग्नयो ये च तृणाचिकेताः Again, ऋतं पिबन्तौ सुकृतस्य लोके गुहां प्रविष्टौ परमे परार्धे छाया तपौ ब्रह्मविदो वदन्ति पंचाग्नयो ये च तृणाचिकेताः Morning, we said there is an imagery of two entities within us. In popular words, we say Jivatma and Paramatma, or Jiva or Ishvara, both you can say. But this imagery is not to establish that there are two. Imagery is to falsify the one. One is purely notional. One is there because you think so, therefore it is there. Otherwise it is not there. That is called Bhada Samanadikaranya. When it is said, and someone says, this is snake, seeing a rope. Another fellow says, no, this is not snake, but this is rope. When this fellow says, not snake, he doesn't see snake at all. It is acceptance of your notion to negate that this is not snake. Similarly, the individual or Jivatma is accepted by Shruti, not to give it a reality, but to take us to the reality of Jivatma. Reality of Jivatma is Ishvara. Jiva is notional. That there is a snake is notional. The snake is as long as you think so. Otherwise, it is only a rope. Similarly, this Jivatma, the status of individuality, the status of being doer and enjoyer, karta, bhokta, the status of being limited, status of being unhappy, I am unhappy, I am limited, is accepted to negate that you are never unhappy. Chidananda Rupaha Shivo, you are that. To prove that it is accepted. Some of you who have been studying Shastra might have heard this model, technically called Prakriya, Pratibimbavada, and Avachedavada. These models, any model or any example is given only to explain certain fact. And no example or no model is 100% applicable. Only that part of it, amsha, is useful that you have to understand. There is a model, but there is a reflection in the mirror. So there are as though two suns or many suns. Suppose there are many mirrors. There is one mirror or one sun in the sky, and there are many suns in the mirrors. The mirrors, the suns in the mirrors, and I have to remember SUNS, I'm talking, not SUNS, suns. The suns in the mirror think themselves to be different from the sun in the space. that is so big and I am so small. The smallness of the sun obtaining in the mirror is caused by the size of the mirror, but the sunness is same. Remember the Vakya, sunness is same. All of us, the modern science has helped us to understand this. Sun is nothing but rays, light rays. The ray is nothing but what? Light, heat and energy. Three things are there in the ray of the sun, which we are exploiting. Light we are exploiting, heat we are exploiting, and the energy. Therefore we have solar power, solar heater, solar gadgets are there. That is called sunness. If the rays of the moon doesn't have any of them, therefore moon cannot be called sun. Those rays don't contain light, heat and energy. So the sunness of the sun is its light, heat and energy. That's the essence. In the mirror also there is sun. Sunness is same. Understand? The size is different. No, the manifestation is different. That fellow thinks I am sun, different from that. But inside of the mirror there is a sun. Outside mirror also there is a sun. And around also there is a sun. The sun per se is indivisible. You cannot divide the sun. The division is apparent. In between also is a sun. Like another model is space, Gatakash and Mahakash. The obtaining space in a pot and the space obtaining outside. Pot space thing, I have a small little space, 5 liter, 2 liter, 1 liter space. But the space is outside also. The smallness is apparent. Space is not at all divided. It looks divided because of the walls of the pot. In fact, being formless, it is indivisible. So also consciousness is indivisible. Looks divided as many consciousnesses. Though thank God they have no plural for consciousnesses. At least that much sense there. English has that. Chaitanya, we don't have that. Many Chaitanya. That consciousness is not divided. Like the space is indivisible, appearance is there, depending upon the medium of manifestation. That mirror is a medium to manifest the light. So we think the sun is here only. But outside also, fact that you are able to see something outside. There is sunlight. Because that light goes there and gets reflected and comes to your eye, therefore you see it. The object is there, light is there, but not you can just explain a pure form or bare form. In a mirror it is a pure light only. Outside also there is a light. So sun is not divided, but appears to be divided. So consciousness is one. It's never divided. The appearance is there. These two, out of which one is only appearance. There are not two fellows. And they said, Pibanto Rutam Sukrutasya Loke. They are exhausting or experiencing their own karma phala. The law of karma is such two things that any action will always produce a result first. You cannot have action without a result. And that result, that is called phalam, very nice word in Sanskrit. And translation is fruit. So how it will mature as a phalam, action matures as a result. How, when, where, nobody knows. Only Ishvara can know. Exactly like on a tree, every fruit-bearing tree or vegetable-bearing tree has a season. This is a season. Now this is season for mango, suppose, in summer. That means for 2 months you will get mango fruits. Same tree, same branch. But there will be one fruit matures today, another after 2 months. Nobody knows. One will be sweet like a nectar, another will be like a lemon. You don't know what it is. Phalam, karma phalam. The fruit, like even a simple tomato plant, the small in your kitchen garden, tomato garden plant, you may get tomatoes for 2-3 months. When it will mature, only God knows. The sap is same. Sunlight is same. I have often seen here 2 mangoes come from only one offshoot. But one ripens earlier, another ripens later. So when will the fruit come? How it will come? Where will it come? Only God knows. For a simple reason. Any karma, it is like throwing a pebble or a stone in a pool of water which creates ripples, ever expanding ripples. It has a multiple effect. Think it otherwise. Multiple things or infinite things are responsible for a small event to take place. One small event. This class. How this happened? What are the causes for this? This is an effect. What are the causes? And the number of causes. First of all, my becoming Swami, then surviving as Swami. Nowadays, there are some become and go away. And surviving as a human also in COVID. After 2 rounds of COVID at this age with all comorbidness, I am diabetic and all, still I survived. No side effect. Some people still hang on. He still has side effect. He picked up in US. Nobody knows. Who gave me the land? Who gave donation? How did I learn? How did I decide to come to Rajkot? Nobody knows. And if you keep writing, whole camp will be over just to find out the cause of this camp. 1 week will go 10 days. Keep writing and writing and writing. So, multiple factors. What you do will have multiple impact. You have to start with somebody discovering electricity, somebody discovering RCC work, cement concrete. If that was not discovered, we would have been sitting so comfortably. You would have been sitting in a hut or something, you don't know. For even to sit in a hut, you have to think how many cows. They gave you cow dung so that you can build the hut. Nth number of things. Nth number of reasons. This, she was telling me, Nivedita, Vivekananda Kendra, all India delegates have, office bearers have a meeting in Somnath for 10 days. In that meeting, they are expecting 600 people. So on the return, most of them wants to meet me. So they are coming here on 15th for lunch, some of the top people, 150. And they wrote everybody across India, you can come to Somnath, via Rajkot and via Keshwar, everything. So all booked, they thought, let's go together in train. Many of them booked the tickets in train. We can go together. Now, railway authorities just announced last week, there is a place called Surendranagar, 2 hours from Rajkot. And Somnath is 2.5 hours further. They have to travel for almost 5 hours. All trains will be terminated at Surendranagar. They just announced. Because electrification, some maintenance work is being undertaken. So trains will not travel from this. All the trains will terminate here and you can board also from here. Now those dates match exactly with the They are concluding on 14th. Their railway is also concluding on 14th. Now imagine how much impact one decision. Some 400 people are traveling in different trains. So the Gujarat branch, Rajkot Center will have to host them. When they come, they have to organize transport from there to Somnath, which is another 5 or 6 hours. Now one person may come in the noon and second may come later, and now till then where to keep that guy? They have to find out some accommodation. Now invariably, whatever time they come, they have to provide lunch and dinner. Suppose he lands at 10 o'clock. So obviously that fellow would say, let me have shower and lunch and then I'll go. And depending upon the category. So imagine the impact to the transport industry. This travelers and tourist fellow will earn so much of money because they have taxi walas. And there they said we have booked some 60 taxis suddenly from Suranagar to Somnath. All kinds of things, endless. This gas station fellows also will earn. They fill up the fuel for that. And taxis are driven by drivers. And our drivers are panwalas, Manik's and companies here. So they will also earn. Those who manufacture these masalas, because they get so much endless. Water bottle walas, they will buy water bottles, all kinds of things. Restaurants, one decision. Endless. But it does come. Karma phalam will come. Since the Ishvara is nothing, Jiva is superimposed on Ishvara. So it is said that both of them are experiencing the karma. Exactly like this fellow thinks there is a snake and start biting. The snake is bitten, rope is also said like that. Ishvara doesn't get bitten. Rope, like example, has the limitations. Nothing happens to him. But it is said figuratively. And therefore karma phalam is rutam. Rutam pivantau sukrutasya loke. Where are they? Guham pravishtau varame varade. They are seated in the cave. This is an idiom often used in Shastra. When it is said cave or inner cave or whatever, you should understand it means buddhi. Cave means intellect. Or cave means antahkaranam. Nothing else. Mind. In the loose terms. Why do I say so? And why it is called cave? Cave is something. Cave is a place where there is darkness for good. all the time there will be darkness. That's a cave. Darkness symbolizes ignorance. When I said, and the light is a symbol of knowledge. We say this in English. Throw some light on this subject. He doesn't open the torch and throws, this is physics book. I'm throwing the light. No. Throws light means knowledge. Darkness means ignorance. Why it is ignorance? Because the effect is similar. In a pitch dark, the thing is right in front of you, but you don't see it. You have it, but you don't have it. In spite of having, it is not available to you. To you. In sometimes people put a torch and then dark, they keep looking for torch. And in that search, they may hurt themselves also. In looking for that light or torch, whatever they are looking. Similarly, when you are ignorant and seeking something, that vastu may be right there, but you are deprived of it. And sometimes you get hurt also. What are we seeking? Happiness. People tell us, Swamiji, nothing I want. I said, fine, thank you. You are the rare one who doesn't want anything. At least meet Bhagavan, he would be happy. Somebody has come just like that, because everyone who goes to Bhagavan, they go with an agenda, a list of demands. They give him a work. Nothing I want, but I have everything. But you give me some peace and happiness. You say I have everything. Yes, then why am I giving anything? If you have everything, why should I give you anything? I have everything. You give me some peace and happiness. That means I have everything except these two. Right? These two, that is what people want. That is what I am telling you is you. It is your nature. Ananda, Purnosi, still fellow is searching for it. It is with you, the torch, but you keep on searching. And in the pursuit of happiness, we become more unhappy always. Seeking happiness, you experience what? Unhappiness. And the happiness seems to be very, very far, going farther and farther and farther. That is why ignorance is symbolically referred as darkness. Darkness, the effect of darkness is same. Therefore it is chaya tapau iva guham pravishtau. Listen, let us come to guha. They are in the cave. Cave of what? Buddhi. What is ignorance in buddhi? It's a nishchayatmika buddhi. The nature of buddhi is to draw conclusion, take a decision, to understand. It's what the nature of buddhi is. And that is what the capacity of buddhi is. It is a cave. Why? Ever darkness. That means ever ignorant. Why? No mother tells the child, hey baby, not baby, American, hey honey. You have to tell that, honey, you are unhappy. Does mother tell? No. You are useless. She may tell, not to baby, to her husband. That baby may hear, Tamara bhai akal nahi. You don't know anything, you don't understand anything. That baby may hear that, but not to baby. The child, she will say, you are my sweetheart, So, but somehow every child picks up a conclusion that I am limited and dukhi. Conclusion. Every child thinks that there is happiness outside. No mother tells, hey, honey, you are unhappy. Happiness lies in this doll, Barbie. Play with the Barbie. No. Happiness lies with chocolates. Eat the chocolates. No. Happiness lies with the cars and toys. Play the car. No. It draws a conclusion. No object of the world has happiness. Neither by nature nor by additional dharma or visheshana. Neither thing is there. But still there is a conclusion. That is darkness. Therefore, in the darkness, Vastu gets covered. In the darkness of ignorance, consciousness is covered. Atma is covered. Therefore, it is said, Guham Pravishtu. We are taking care. The Ahankara is born out of ignorance. Product of ignorance. Ishvara is by nature of consciousness. Shuddha Pramana. But still, along with that, that is covered and Ahankara is somehow born. So say, Guham Pravishta, which Guho? Parame Parartha. When the Supreme Param is sitting, the Supreme means consciousness, is there. Still, this conclusion is there. Who are they? Shaya Tapau Brahma Vidaha Vadanti. These two fellows are staying together, but these guys are opposite to each other like light and darkness. By nature. Jivatma Ahankara thinks I am dukhi, Atma is Ananda. Ahankara thinks I am limited, Atma is Ananda. Ahankara thinks there are many of us, Atma says there are nobody other than me. There is Nehananasti Kinchana. There is only one truth. They are diagonally opposite. But still they are living together as though. How it is possible? Only when one is false, one is mithya, then two fellows can be together. If they were real, they cannot be together. Okay? It is like Hindi movie. The hero having certain things which is not possible. It appears, nowadays one movie has come. Just now we were discussing about some policy where ISI agent saves India. ISI means Interstate Intelligence Services, Pakistan is CIA of Pakistan. M5 of Pakistan, the British word, M5. And the Indian fellow is betraying the country in the same movie. Can you imagine that ISI would save India? It wants to eat away. How can it save? So that one fellow is mithya. You don't understand. They say as simple as that. The two fellows who are totally opposite to each other, they cannot be together. And still they live together. That means there is one is Satyam and another one is Mithya. One is the Saptatam, other one is Adhishtha Adhyaropa. Superimposed on one. So appears as two. Otherwise there are no two persons. Shaya Tapo Brahma Vidaha Padanti Panchadnayo Ye Trinachiketa Panchagnaya. One performs fivefold Agni, fire. The Grihastha is supposed to perform Panch Yajnas. daily. 5 rituals. Devi Yajna, Bhut Yajna, Guru Yajna, etc. Brahma Yajna. So these 5 Agnis means 5 sacrifices. In other words, 5 contributory actions. You have to give back to society. That person who performed that, they say, and yes, Nachiketa, those who have performed this Nachiketa Agni thrice, mean those who are qualified to go to heaven. This Nachiketa, if you remember the first VALLI of the first chapter, yes. Nachiketa was asked for a boon. And in the third boon he said, give me this knowledge by which I can go to heaven. Anyone can go to heaven. So he gave him a ritual, special ritual. That ritual is now known as Nachiketa, the name of Nachiketa, the memory of Nachiketa. Nachiketa is the one who has performed this Agni thrice. Why thrice? You may win 3 lokas, or when you perform thrice, you get purity of the heart, necessary qualification, required for self-knowledge. So these are relatively wise people. They also say this. We'll see next mantra, next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om. Namaste.